Hello, Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival. This is Christina Zorich, the executive producer and director of the new Abolitionists. I met an anti-trafficker at a party in 2012 in the Hollywood Hills. Erica Grieve of Unlikely Heroes was there, and she told me about what her work was. I felt a very strong need to be involved. At the time, offered to send her directors and cameramen who could film materials to fundraise. And she came back to me and said, Christina, they all are asking for money, and all the money we make has to go to the women and children. I said, of course, and that's when I got the idea to make the movie. Once you know something like this is going on, it's very hard to shake. It's an atrocity, a social justice issue, one of the most important of our time. Children's lives are being destroyed, young women's lives are being destroyed, and it's unacceptable. It took a while to figure out what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, but that meeting started the ball rolling. The roadblocks for me, I had to really move through all kinds of obstacles in myself. Fear, just the process of assessing and researching and studying this issue. But I really felt that if that journey doesn't happen, we can't solve the issue. And really, ultimately, vanquishing this problem is more important than our emotional reactions to it. Financial, it's self-funded. Halfway through the edit, my mother came on as a producer and basically brought the project to the finish line. This is a good question. How different were what you originally envisioned the film being like and how it eventually turns out? This is an amazing question. Actually, it's moving, like I'm getting a little emotional. There's a quote by, maybe it's Michelangelo, a sculpture reveals itself from the lump of clay. So each edit through, you realize what does not belong in the film. It will jump out at you. And working with my editor together over the course of 2.5, almost 3 years, it became very obvious what was not supposed to be in the film. Even when I wanted something in there, I knew I had to relent because the film couldn't hold it. Oh, I'm not really totally in control of this. There is an identity that doesn't have to do with me. So if you spend 2.5 years learning that lesson, when you kind of get it, is somewhat moving. I'm hoping that it reaches everyone. One of the biggest compliments I think I've gotten is everyone should see this, and I do feel that way, but I also feel like this is a huge social justice issue that everyone needs to be educated about. What are your promotion and distribution plans for the film? Well, I want to get it distributed. I think it's a good movie for a streaming network. Those are my plans. So hopefully, after we finish the film festival circuit, we can get distribution. Why should audiences watch this film? This is what I will say. I believe you will strengthen your humanity and have a broader, deeper understanding of some of our issues as a human race. At least it will confirm and drive home for you some kind of real basic humanitarian issues. That's my hope and heart for the film. Any message you want to give to emerging filmmakers? Yes, follow those things that obsess you, that move you, that rock you, that shake you, that you can't let go of. There are lessons there for you. You know, if I play a character in a movie, I'm there with a certain amount of time with that character. But with a film, it's a bigger study and it's yours. Trust those things that matter to you deeply. Please go to our website, www.thenewabolitionistdoc.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for having a heart for this film, for the subject matter. It means the world to me. I made the movie so that people like you could showcase it, and I feel honored and blessed and touched that what it means to me, that it means hopefully to you too. So thank you for that.